Love them guys, man. As I said, you look at that team, look what they've got left in week 18. Because I said to myself, you know, that's not a prime time bunch. I mean, kudos for getting this far, but I'd already comforted myself a long time. In fact, I know you don't believe me, but before this game started, I said, we got a problem here. It's just like I said in week 1. We played the Hawks. We had all our guys, and we escaped because Nick Bosa went and got Sam Darnold behind the line of scrimmage, and we won that game. I said, guys, that team's going to get better. But I didn't think much of it after that, right? But then today comes. I said, you know what? Okay, you give me my guys back, we can fight these guys, but not like this. And it's like Jay Ritchie said, they 180 yards rushing, and they stopped us from like 40 something like that. You're not gonna beat anybody with those kind of odds. They did great. They were fantastic all season long. They pulled out some miracle wins. We beat the Hawks in the season, but we were full force, and we beat the friggin' loud talking, shit talking Rams right in their own house. With what I mean, it was. That's the kind of character this team is, though. This is what I really love, because you give me that character, and give me back some of my horses. I don't need them all back. Give me at least 80% of them back, fam. That youngins we got on that team now in that secondary, we need a little more help. That defense is going to grow up a little bit on the front line as well. John's not going to stop trying to build that team. What are the odds of losing everybody on the team like that 2 years in a row? But then I said that last year too. I said, oh, we're 6-11. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt. I said, I'm surprised. The memes you see online with the 49ers coming through the tunnel in wheelchairs and crutches and everything else. I said, that would be funny if it wasn't true. But they still fought. The fight was still there. And that's why we were playing for the number 1 seed today. Niner fam, don't you hang your head in shame. You be proud of this unit. And let's just build upon this and see what's going to happen next season. I'm not mad at them. I mean, the Brock Purdy, the Brock Purdy Haters Club, they were out in force again today, led by Harry Chickens. But listen, fam, here's the thing you need to know about that. All right. You figure, you've seen what went on in the game, right? You've seen Brock for 5 or 6 weeks doing great football. And that's and the Harry Chickens Club, they only got in little spots here and there in the chat talking trash. Why? Because Brock was rolling. All we need is to fix a few things. My problem is, can they stay fixed? We get hurt every year more than everybody in the league. So can we get past that hurdle? Once that happens, can't nobody beat the 49ers. No, not past, not beyond that. The 49ers healthy, the Clowns, Rams, give me a break. They're done. The Hawks with that defense, though, they're going to be a force to go in the future. They may lose a couple of guys in the next couple of years. They're not going to lose them all. So that's going to be tough. The Cardinals, I don't know what's going on with them. The rest of the NFC, yeah, we can own it. We got to grow up first. We got a lot of guys that just need to get a little maturity, and we'll be fine. Fam, you know what? You want to give away game balls and things like that. I don't have anything to say on that matter. But it is what it is. You can't go out there in a shotgun fight, bringing like somebody said, a box cutter. Come on, man. Yo, Smooth.
Ronbo.
Smooth. Come on in, fam.
Hey, Tejan, I know if you notice in the chat, there's a lot of sucker-ass, unfaithful fans up in this motherfucking chat. I'm just keeping it real because we're from the sucker-free. But here or there, about firing Shanahan and Brock ain't this, Brock ain't that. Y'all should be thankful and grateful we are where we at. Y'all act like we got eliminated from the playoffs and shit.
Yes.
Y'all some weak-ass motherfuckers.
Gave us a break on all the breakdowns.
We going to be on the road. Ain't no other defense. Number 1 defense we go play besides Seattle we can't hang with, bro. I ain't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
So the Eagles could be tough. I think we got the Eagles next week. That could be a little difficult.
And then that pass to CMC, it was a little bit behind him off his hand. I ain't gonna blame nobody. It's football. Shit happens. But you know what? We gonna grow from it. getting healthy, and I'm glad. And we got to get ready for next week. We're gonna be on the road. We're gonna play in the snow or the rain, either or. Philadelphia, Green Bay, or one of them teams. But I'm not even worried about it, bruh. We played the top defense. Then, but we didn't get blown out. We had a chance to tie it up.
Detroit versus everybody. Smooth sounds rough.
Detroit, you stink. Like old lady panties in the alley, nigga. But anyway, other than that, bruh, I'm cool with it, bruh. We learn from it. And the night hurt in the locker room. It should hurt. It should hurt. You know what I'm saying? It should hurt. But like I said, ain't no other team that lost would have all the injuries we have. That wouldn't have been the situation we in right now.
Teams
less. I'm not even worried about it.
Less players out. Look at the Ravens. Ravens look like doo-doo all season up until recently. There's a lot of teams like that.
Come on, bro. Talking about fire Shanahan. Okay, who you gonna replace with him? I'll wait.
No, Shanahan. We go through this every time. As soon as we lose, it's Shanahan and whoever the quarterback is.
That's that sucker shit. You got some sucker motherfuckers up in this chat, man. I ain't even call you by no name, but you know who you are just by the shit y'all was posting. But I'm gonna leave it there, man. When you be back, homie?
Let's go for Tuesday. Yeah, let's take a break from this. We'll go Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ain't too much to touch on. We played the number one defense. We didn't get blowed out, like I said.
No,
we would have scored right there.
You think about
stopped them again, got a field goal or whatever. We could have won, man. So, I mean, all this sucker shit, bro, I ain't with that. But I'm glad this not my show. I've been blocking them bitch ass niggas. But anyway, I'm out, bro. I love you, Ronbo.
Hey, love you back, fam.
I'll talk to you, bro.
All right, see you Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Move forward, fighting over this sucker free city. The real players. Go get us. All right.
Yeah, it is.
Peace.
All right, fam.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, anybody clowning. And 49 fans, we got no business clowning our own team. Okay, you know what was going on. You saw how they were shorthanded. Some of the best stars in the league not playing. Come on. That's not an excuse. That's a fact. Hey, yo, Darius.
What's going on, man?
Oh, yeah, we're done. You know what? Darius, what are you thinking about? Because you know what? It's. I mean, we did well. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about how well they did in the situation there. I mean, you look at the teams that are below us. We're fighting for the number one seed. And the clown-ass Shams, some of the other teams, they weren't fighting for the number one seed. So, I mean, you know what? I'm proud of our guys. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you told me yesterday the Seahawks only have 13 points, I would have, swore we won the game.
Right.
I saw something where this is the least amount of points Shanahan coach Niners team has ever scored, and it's kind of hilarious. It's like we've had some bad teams and 17 and 18, and then it's like but I mean, look, it's just the worst day for the offense to go cold. And this off season, I mean, I'm not gonna talk. We need another wide receiver, bro. Like I like Jennings.
Ricky's
cool.
not.
We need someone. We need someone to get to because Pearsall's fine when he plays, but he's always hurt.
Always.
We need a guy who can beat man and get be a deep threat.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have that. They're sitting on everything underneath, and there's just nobody open.
Yeah, and you can't do that all day.
The O-line was bad today, but that was expected. For the O-line to be bad today. Honestly, though, we did get lucky that the Seahawks only scored 13.
I know.
We did get lucky that they only scored 13 because, man, they were just moving up and down. I don't know why we can't tackle. We can't tackle. But, that's not even crazy, though. I pride myself in, following Niners football, and I'll be honest with you. When number 49 walked out onto the field, I had no clue who he was. I'm gonna be very honest. I had no clue who 49 was for the Niners for a hot second. I had never heard of this man.
It used to be Garindo.
I'll be very honest. I had no clue who this man was. So that's the situation we're in defensively. I mean, yeah, it was just tough though. I mean, it is what it is though. You probably play Philly or Chicago. If Chicago loses and Philly wins. We play Chicago. If Chicago wins, we play Philly. Look, Philly's gonna be tough because their defense is good, and you don't need a great offense to
which is proven today.
Players, it looks anemic, right? It looks anemic. So, Saquon might run for 200. Jalen Hurts might have the best game of his life, but and they have a good defense too. So it'll be rough. But I think this game was a reality check for some Niners fans because look, I'm a Niners fan, but you have to be realistic about this team, bro. Like it's just this team was not a Super Bowl contending team with the amount of injury that they had, and that's fine.
No.
People thought this wasn't a Super Bowl contending team, even if Warner and Bosa were healthy before the season. You know what I mean? So we'll take this season as a W and shit. Next year, I'll be damned if we don't win 15 plus games. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. As I said, I did not want these guys to go to the Super Bowl and lose. If they stumbled in there by accident, which would have had to been, Darius, if they stumbled in the Super Bowl, guys, 5-4. That record sucks. No.
In your home stadium too? Yeah, no, I couldn't have not.
So I'm relieved in one way, but I'm loving that they put on a showing. The 49ers are badass. No other team could have done what we did with the team we had. No.
To me, they're the favorites for next year. I mean, I don't see another team that's, they're the favorites for me next year.
I'll see you Tuesday if you got time, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right,
have a great one.
Night, Darius. Wrote Ashley music. I know. Why scream fun? But I said, this is a routine. Shanahan always gets fired when we lose a game. This is just, don't pay it no mind. It's a thanks for the contribution, though. And Delvin Thomas, burning New Jersey in the parking lot, please. I hesitated. Water Sucks mentioned a little while ago. Don't be wearing that black jersey. I said, but Tanjon, you made me feel bad about thinking I was going to wear the 16 today. So I put Joe up, and I went and got Jerry. Thank you, though, Delvin. Hey, Felix.
What's going on, bro?
Felix, ain't nothing going on, man. We done. But you know what? We made a showing, fam. We was down to a skeleton crew half the time and people in and out, but we still was kicking ass and taking names. We got a long way for a team that we were.
Ronbo, listen to me. Are you listening?
I'm listening, yeah.
Our defense is booty cheeks.
Yes.
Right? Listen. We actually the defense played better than the offense.
Yes. That tells you something right there.
We had an opportunity, capitalize on the fumble or whatever. And somebody told me, well, we didn't have Ricky Pearsall. I don't care if we had Ricky, Mike, Bobby, BBD, New Edition. We wasn't finna win, bro.
Memories.
We wasn't finna win. And for me personally, the best ability is availability, and Ricky Pearsall is never available. I would personally prefer Jawan Jennings. I don't know if Ricky Pearsall needs to drink milk. Maybe drink whole milk instead of skim milk. I don't know. But he can't stay on the field.
And Jimmy Ford didn't get one shot today, did he? God.
Dude, listen. I think everybody knows the things that we've been through as far as our injuries and stuff. I'm really surprised with the offense getting going. But I'm not impressed with Seattle's offense because
they don't have one. Not really. Yeah, they're not. They run the ball.
Scored more than 13 points. Right. But and what really pissed me off, that really put my hair on edge, was that 3rd and 15, they got it by running the ball. I said, this is some bull crap. But it is what it is. And like the last caller said, let's keep it real. Niners defense is not good. It's not good.
They're a work in progress, Felix. They're too young.
They are.
Half of them just got there this year. The draft picks. And then the ones that did a good job, they're second-year players.
Like, they can plug me and you in there. They can plug me and
same result.
Just a fresh body, right, man? So
they gotta
listen, I think in the offseason, because I've never seen, and in the past few years, we have so many injuries. I think that we need a new conditioning plan. Everybody needs to be on milk. The milk strengthens your bones. Everybody needs to be on the milk diet. You know what I'm saying? Because all these injuries is ridiculous. If somebody drink water, then they get hurt. It's ridiculous. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better. It's just one, and it's not like our secondary play. It's our big time players, Warner and Bosa. And all these other players.
And they can't get injuries they can come back from. They got to get season-ending injuries.
Achilles and ACLs and ankles.
what happened to a dislocated finger
or something
or
like
can I get
you
a
can come back in a week or
contusion?
so. No.
Or a hangnail. I'm getting out for the season. So, I mean, we did good what we could. The season was good. The hype was good. Brock Purdy, for the last couple of, games, he did good. But it's over. We're not going to – if we go back to Chicago, we're not going to win. I don't know who's going to play. I don't know if it's going to be Green Bay. I don't know if it's going to be the Bears.
It's going to be Philly because that's the worst case scenario. Fam, we got to go, though, Felix. You know how we keep it short after the game.
CFL team. We still ain't gonna win. Yeah, okay. Right.
I'll see you Tuesday, fam. Happy New Year, Felix.
Okay.
All right, fam.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
Trash, come on in and beat us up. I'm so amused. Because I've been such a high all year on this team getting away with murder. This is not bothering me. Hey, yo, Trez.
Ronbo, what the hell was that, man?
That's an ass.
What the hell was that? All this. No, it wasn't Ronbo. It was to be honest with you, it was a sorry ass game by both teams. It was a sorry ass game.
Come to think of it.
Kyle Shanahan didn't call a great game at all. I don't know what happened. Like, oh my God! Like they don't have a fucking good defense. I'm sorry, I don't see.
You don't think so?
I don't see a shutdown. No, where?
That pass rush is scary. Their scheme is scary and effective.
What scheme? They're putting 5 DBs on the field. You shouldn't have a field day with that. You move. Why is he not moving the pocket?
That's what I wanted. Hey, Trez, when Brock did leave the pocket late in the game, he had results. I couldn't understand. You guys should have been doing that all day.
What happened to the outside zone running? Why are we running up the middle every time?
Well, there's nothing.
Up the middle.
That was the teeth of their defense.
Game. It was vanilla. It was vanilla as you can get, Ronbo, from Kyle Shanahan. That was a vanilla call. That was vanilla on their end. Like, I'm sitting here like, this is the boringest, sorriest damn game I ever seen before in my life. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm sitting there like, where's Seattle supposed to be this juggernaut on defense at? I don't see it. I've seen juggernaut defenses before, Ronbo, and I don't see it with them.
We both have, but
when Philly had theirs that year and they went to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that was
juggernaut defense.
Yeah, that's better than what we see today.
Defense when we went. This shit they got this romper room. I don't get it.
But but Trez, for this year's competition,
we don't play well at home anyway.
But for this year's competition, the Hawks are as good as the Shams. The Eagles, if the Eagles come back to being what they used to be, they could dominate. But the Eagles, I don't know what's going on with them defensively. The Texans. Oh my Lord! And that's what it's going to be this year. Defensive battle between 4 or 5
Texans,
teams.
They got. D'Amico got a scary defense. Right. Okay. They get after the quarterback. Like this I've seen today. No.
And offenses are less this year. That's what's so crazy. Yeah. Most teams that are good, it's all about a defense.
I don't know who we're going to draw, but whoever we draw, hey, it's good we go on the road anyway. We need to prove it anyway. And
exactly.
And last thing before I go, I'm sick of this fucking Ricky Pierce on to. Like I put that in the chat. I sent you a super chat on, but I'm sick of him, man. Ricky's can't goddamn stay on the field shit, bro. Like his knee, it's a knee. Bro, I don't give a fuck if you can or cannot go. If I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm like, look, you suiting up, you fucking going. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no business decision. You're under contract, you suiting up and you getting your ass on the fucking field. This is the bottom line, Ronbo.
I hear you.
No, I'm serious. Like
I'm agreeing. Because I'm tired of Ricky doing that too.
From the old days, they played hurt. These players don't play hurt.
This softness now. Trust, we got to go, though, fam. I'll see you Tuesday. We got some time. Give me some more, okay?
All right, Ronbo, we gone. TSP out.
Hey, fam. Yeah, he's upset. We can't be upset, fam. Really, seriously. We have to understand the situation for what it is. Don't get your emotions involved in it. That was going to have to happen. There was no way around it. You're not going to beat people up with all your starters gone and just a few here and there. It's not going to happen. Hey, no, Nigel.
Ronbo, that dude had me rolling that last week.
That's pissed off. It's a joke to me, though. You know, I'm not. There's no way I'm going to get mad about this. Had our mainline guys been out there and got their ass handed to them, I'd be pissed. But no, that's not the case.
Ronbo, These guys just dropped like 10 touchdowns the last 2 games, man. They came out here on a short week. You know, Brock Purdy. That dude been at home, Ronbo, with a little child. He's probably been up since 3 this morning.
Taking care of the baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're at home, you're on daddy duty. It don't matter if you got work in the morning. You're going to help out. So, you know, they were just a little busted coming into the game. George, he did well. I don't know if he was ready. I think I would have just played Thomas.
No, that's not. Yeah, that's not prime time, George.
So there was a few mistakes we made, Ronbo, but I mean, it dropped us down a little peg, you know. But it is what it is. We're in the playoffs. You just got to get in the dance. Now they made it harder on themselves. Obviously, we've got a much harder road now. But you're still in the dance. And who knows, Ronbo, maybe Brock Purdy will have a lot more energy being away from the house. So that way he's not on daddy duty.
It's a regular week, you know, from Sunday to Sunday at least. You get an extra day this week.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's fun. Yeah. Because if they go fool around and win next week, you know, I got to tell you, Nigel, I'm not sure I'm going to be excited about that because I'm saying, okay, we can
like a second round
now. Because we're not going anywhere.
I see it's like a second round exit, Ronbo.
Really?
If we win, like in the playoffs, in the first round, depending on who we play against,
it's the Eagles.
We've got a cat. We were on fire, and then we just got doused immediately. It was like, wow, that quick, man. Come on, dude. But you know, we're in the dance. Let's see what we can do. At minimum, it's experience for some of these younger guys, especially on defense, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? Like at minimum, that's what it could be. It's good experience for a up and coming defense and players on our offense that, you know, maybe we give a little bit more playing time to some of these other guys too. Like CMC's not who he used to be. Maybe we give Robinson the ball a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And we try stuff like that, but we were stale. We came out flat. Kyle Shanahan, he was getting worked by Mike McDonald, and we got out coached. We got out hustled. I think Seattle wanted it more than us, and they had that energy.
And they knew they could do it.
Ronbo, they did. But, Ronbo, Seattle sucks, man. Like, come on, dude.
The defense, that's all they got.
We did nothing.
I know, they got
We
defense.
did nothing. We sucked badly. And you could only muster up 13 points because Sam Darnold doesn't have it, Ronbo. That guy, I'm telling you, he's not good. They ain't going to win it with that guy. You can't go that far with a guy like that. I'm sorry. You're just not. So we might not beat him. Somebody else will. I just feel like they ain't that team. But it is what it is, Ronbo.
Real quick, who do you think is going to win the NFC? It's hard, huh? I think the Eagles are going to wake up.
You just got to get in the dance. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, right?
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
You know, Ronbo, like everybody's all hating right now, and we're emotional. I know it sucks, but we're in the dance. And when you look around, you're like, man, if we throw a punch, we can knock out any of these guys. But that goes for us too. If we take a punch, we can get knocked out pretty easily by any other team. You know, so it's just one of those years. We'll see what happens. I'm in it for the ride, Ronbo.
There you go. Me too.
We'll see what happens. But thanks for taking my call, man. We'll talk to you
for
later.
calling, Nigel. We'll see you Tuesday. All right.
Later.
All right. Mr. Blackeyes, proud of us. Wide receiver situations and that injury list. Yeah, you know, I was hoping for a miracle, but I let myself know before the game started. No expectations. Just enjoy the game and whatever happens, but don't get emotionally attached. I knew better. 49er Browns, well, at least Sosar didn't win the division. I know, right? They're supposed to be all badass. You're talking trash. Hey, Aaron.
What's up, Ronbo?
It's just, another day at the ballpark. I got to tell you, though. I'm Aaron, how do you feel about what happened? Because, see, I'm not if it had been last year when we had our badass teams, I'd be sick. But this, I have no feeling. What are you thinking?
Well, yeah. I mean, I know the Seattle's defense is really good. I
know. I'm with you. Trez think they ain't no good. I don't know about them being no good, but yeah.
I mean, to me, I was very impressed with their defense.
Same here. I said it. I started talking about that at the beginning of the game, before we even got started. Look at this.
Yeah. But you know what? I wasn't very impressed with their offense. You know, even though they ran the ball on us pretty well, I mean, man.
Charbonnet is just crazy. I mean, it's like, damn, dude. I mean, you're right, though. Our defense has a little bit of trouble. They were doing good against the run up until this game. And Charbonnet and Walker came in damn near 200 yards. Oh! So, you know.
Yeah, but, you know, as far as passing the ball on us, no. They were okay today, but, you know.
I don't think Sam got over 200 yards. He may have got 150, 175. Yeah, he wasn't all that. Yeah, our secondary is going to be good in the future. We got to build that front line, but that secondary's got.
Oh yeah,
you can see the talent. It just needs to get a little more maturity, a little more polish.
Yeah, and to be honest, Ronbo, I thought Alfred Collins is getting better
every week. One block. Yeah.
Yep.
And he's stopping that run for the most part, but he gets moved out of the play. He's got to have somebody working next to him too, though. So they they need Nick. Nick kept that line at least a little bit intact. So,
yeah, I mean, to all that Brock haters saying it was his fault. Like, come on, give me a break.
No, that's just hating. There's nothing rational behind saying that. Nothing.
Like even when he threw that ball to Christian McCaffrey, I think that ball was tipped. But
it was
still,
tipped at the line of scrimmage.
He should have caught that.
Yeah, he still should have secured that catch no matter what. But he was trying to get to the end zone before the ball got there. Triple A, hey, Tuesday, man. Yeah. I'll be looking for you, okay?
All right, Ronbo.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Have a good
fam.
night.
You too. Night. Yeah, you're not going to be losing no sleep over this game. I really ain't. Point out, Brian, at the end of the day, the Sea Turkeys are still the Sea Trash. But they got a defense. I don't know what they're going to do offensively, though. Sam Darnold's okay. But they're going to have to do better than that to go to the Super Bowl. Shams, don't say nothing. They beat you. Maddie.
Ronbo. Damn it, Ronbo.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah,
we went out there and we really held them pretty good.
Yeah,
all things considering, dude.
Yes.
They could have scored a lot more freaking points than they did. So I'll give them that. Yeah, dude. So all things being said, man, then Brock Purdy, he was just under duress the whole game. So it's hard to play like that.
But if you never play quarterback, a lot of people don't understand that. If the quarterback's getting his brains beat out as soon as the ball comes back, he's going to struggle. That goes for every quarterback in the NFL history. Not only these ones. But Brock. Get him out. Mac Jones would have been.
No, give me a break. Brock made some nice plays with his feet today.
Yeah. Mac wasn't going to make that kind of play.
No, not at all. Well, Mac can play some decent plays like that too, but he's not better than Brock at it.
Well, not only that, Matty. Not only Mac, not only Brock. Who else is Josh Allen? We've seen these guys get killed when they got no offensive line protection. This is a fact of life. Stop blaming the quarterback for having no protection. He can't do any better. None of them can. Rodgers, some of the best quarterbacks of all time. What did we do to Rodgers a few years ago when our defensive line? Rodgers was getting creamed. Isn't that one of the best of all time? It doesn't work. Brady, same thing. It doesn't work. Mm-hmm. They've got to have time to work. No, it's the quarterback's fault.
Yep.
We need to stop talking to that kind of person because he doesn't know what he's talking about. And you're wasting your time talking to him. But go ahead.
I'm kind of getting sick of Ricky Pearsall.
We all are. I like him, but
I think what is this mess? Like, come on, dude. Like, I know you're a nice dude. Like, I don't like. There's nothing against dude as a person. It's like, man, but like, we really needed you today.
That hip drag, that illegal tackle, though. I don't think they even fined that guy. Did he get fined?
I didn't even look. Actually, that's a good question.
I got to go look that up. But
Probably.
Ricky's always the victim of that kind of thing. He can't stay out of harm's way. I worry about that kind of guy because that's a mark. They're always going to have these kind of problems.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. But man, like, you know, there's still hope, man. Like, I'm still holding out. So, like, let's say the Seahawks, you know, they go on their bye week and they come back. Let's say they lose first game in. And let's say we roll all the way to the end. Maybe we get farther than they do.
Can you imagine? Weird things could happen. But Matty, we need some people back. If I just got maybe Fred and
you can be mad at it though.
And
you can be mad at it.
You know, give me the silverback back on the left. You know, I need some of those guys. Oh.
Yep, I agree. But it's okay, man. I'm proud of the team. There was a chance for an interception on our end, and I know Christian McCaffrey's probably harder than anybody on himself than anybody else. So yeah, he's about damn near in tears.
He probably can't wait
I just watched him talk. So
yeah.
Oh, he wants to run people right on over. He's gonna be mad next week, dude.
So you know. We got to wait a week. They can heal up a little better. They got at least a full week off.
Yeah. Yep. We need that rest. So, yeah, we don't even know where we're going yet.
I know, right? I could guarantee it's Eagles because that's the worst case scenario. You know, because if you go Green Bay's cold. Is it about the cold, Matty? I don't know. Green Bay's got the lesser of the two teams. The Eagles are still, they got a team. There's something wrong with them mentally. I don't know. They can beat people up.
I don't know, man. I'd rather go to Green Bay.
Would you? Yeah, I think so. The Eagles are too much. If they wake up, they're going to be, yeah. And they could be a money team. They may wake up for the playoffs. Uh-oh.
Yep. And look at it this way, man. It's more football with 49ers in it. So we made it a lot farther than we thought we were going to. So let's just kind of rejoice and let's just soak up all the moments that we got. So
that's me.
Yeah.
You know, we're not supposed to be here. All right, Matty. See you Tuesday.
No. See you Tuesday, bro. Have a good night, man. Love you, bro.
Love you back, fam. Night, Matty. And Sharon.
That was a horrible game from the beginning to the end. It can't
be described. It was just...
And I'd rather travel to Green Bay than Philly.
Yeah. Philly's going to wake up at some point, Sharon. When they do, they're going to hurt somebody. So, yeah.
And these injuries, when are they going to stop? We're dropping off like flies.
This is what we do.
One got hurt, then there was another one went in like it's another one back to death.
3 or 4 usually leave a week.
Kyle didn't have a game plan.
He did, but they blew it up. I mean, we never able to see
Sam Darnold had our number. They were doing everything we were doing, but they reversed it on us.
Well, you know, if we had a better pass rush, we needed to be. If we'd have rushed Sam Darnold, we probably would have won the game. Sammy hates pass rushes like a
and I know CMC is bad fumbling that ball. I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
He was trying to get in the end zone before it was necessary. Catch the ball for CMC. We're at the 1 yard line.
Got to catch the ball. They didn't get into the end zone.
Even though it wobbled to him, but still catch it. You're right there.
It was just a mess. It was just horrible. It was like a rumbling around with the head cut off or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was a crazy game.
But
we couldn't capitalize in the end zone. We couldn't do nothing.
Oh, no.
We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't. It was Brock getting sacked twice. It was crazy.
It was weak.
I think something about his thumb or something was going on with his thumb.
Yeah. Sharon, how far did you want to see the 49ers go? Because since it's over now, how far did you want them to go in this playoff series?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know at this point.
You have to think about it, though, don't you? Because usually, whatever team we've had down through the last few years,
if we go far,
Super
it'll be
Bowl,
amazing,
baby, let's go.
But I just don't see it because of all the injuries, Ronbo.
Yeah, I don't want this team in the Super Bowl. I mean, last few years,
if we don't
let's go to
far,
Super Bowl.
then we'll just get ready for the draft and get some guys that we need.
Yeah. We're going to be in the 20s.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll go to the Super Bowl or if we even get that far. To tell you the truth, I just think
I don't want them in this.
Maybe the second or third round, and then I think we'll be done. I don't know, but they can shock us, though.
I know, but don't shock me. Sharon, we're 5-4. They're not going to win a Super Bowl with this team.
And then my brother had to come in here and mess with me.
In our house, we lose? No, let somebody else lose. I don't care about somebody else coming and losing in our house, but not us.
Yeah, and my brother was in there rooting for the Seahawks real loud. I was like, oh, my God, you're doing that on purpose.
Tell him, stop talking. He's a Cowboy fan. Sharon, we got to go, though, Sharon.
Yeah.
If you got time, I'll be back Tuesday.
All right, then, Ronbo. All right, good night.
Night, Sharon. Oh. And in Winders, not beating Seahawks 3 times same season, rather. I thought about that too. To sweep the Seahawks would be asking a lot. So to beat them 3 times, that is such a good point. It's hard to beat any team 3 times. I don't mind stepping off this bus. I really don't. Hey, yo, Raymond. Thanks, NY Niners.
What's up, bro? What's up, Ronbo?
Yeah, the game over, So, and I ain't even mad at it. 2-3 years ago, I would have been mad as hell,
Ronbo,
but not this year.
Ronbo, you heard me last week. Everybody was all excited. Ooh, look. I said, yo, I don't like this. The defense trash. Everybody on here right now act like they ain't see what I just saw. The Seahawks did whatever they wanted to do whenever they wanted to do it. We didn't held them to 13. The Seahawks held themselves to 13. They missed 2 field goals, and they should have went and got another touchdown, but we stopped them at the goal line. Mm-hmm. Yo, the defense got to help the offense out. Yeah, the offense played horrible, but do people realize Seahawks had the ball 38 minutes? They got a first down on 3rd and 17.
Running the ball.
Come on, bro. We got to be able to stop so our offense can get some momentum. We can't even get no momentum. That's why you're looking at 3 on the board.
Yeah.
We can't get no momentum. How we going to get momentum and they just keep running up and down the field the whole game? The entire game, but people going to be looking at it and say the defense stopped them. The defense ain't stopped nothing. Talking about the defense held them to 13. Seattle held themselves to 13. When we was playing Chicago, everybody was screaming. What I say? I don't like this defense. I don't like this defense. This defense ain't ready, bro. It ain't good enough.
I hate
Y'all want to win a game. I told you I won Super Bowl.
Well, you wasn't going to get one with this team, so I was kind of glad they step out now.
We ain't did nothing but mess up our draft pick. Nobody want to get kicked out the first round. You know what y'all watching? I don't know.
We'll still be in the 20s. Pick number 24.
Because every time it's time for him to play, he always hurt. This is terrible, man. And we get our hopes up to get let down. Bruh. And don't
That's why they get mine up too high
no
today.
more. Take them black jerseys and throw them in the trash. And y'all need to pay attention, man. Offense can't play without defense. If we could stop them and keep giving our offense a chance, maybe we get in the rhythm. We can't get in the rhythm if Seahawks got the ball the whole game.
Amen. You can't come
every
out
time
every
we
10,
get the ball, we ain't in no rhythm. 3 and out, punt. And then they get the ball and hold the ball 5-10 minutes. Go look at the time of possession.
I was talking about in the first half. I said we've been on the field 3 or 4 minutes offensively. Had that defense out there all day.
And we supposed to say our offense trash? No. How about we get some help? Football is both ways, offense and defense, not just offense. Now it's Kyle Shanahan fault. Kyle Shanahan fought for 3rd and 17. They did a running play on 3rd and 17, bruh.
And they made it.
Kyle Shanahan fought. Yep. 3rd and 17, man. We can't get a stop. The Seahawks lost points themselves, Ronbo. They missed 2 field goals and a touchdown. But y'all talking about the defense did good. What? Y'all watch it. The final score, I guess. Y'all just looking at the final score, and the final score tell the game. No, go watch the tape.
I know how you feel. I'm feeling you, bro.
I holler, Ronbo. I know this is right after the game and all that, and you want to go quick.
And it's late night.
Throw them jerseys out of here. Ricky Purcell, you
I ain't putting it on no more.
Here. I don't care how you look when you play good. You got to be on the field, dude. You need to go back to college. You're not ready for the NFL. You tissue paper. You tissue paper, bro. Get out of here. And we need a better
Tuesday,
defense.
fam.
But all right, Ronbo.
All right, Raymond.
Yep.
Night, fam.
Peace.
Boy, we're upset tonight. But fam, don't be upset because I'm telling you right now, you saw this coming, actually. All right. Delvin, the Seahawks came into our house and treated us like we were their children. They whooped us and put us in time out and grounded us all together. Woo, it got ugly in the third quarter, didn't it? Oh, my God. That's right. Put them on the list of asses to kick next year. The Shams, number 1. The Hawks, number 2. They're both in the division. We get to see them twice next year. Oh, you can bet it's going to be different next season. Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Rumbo. Now, the Packers, they'll play on the road either if the Rams win, if the Bears lose and the Eagles win, Packers go to Philly. If the Bears win, the Phillies win, Packers go to Chicago. So we're going to be to play in Carolina, Tampa Bay, or play in Philly. So, I mean, if Atlanta wins, and the Rams win, we go to Carolina.
Really? Well, that's just going to prolong the inevitable. Because they might be able to beat Carolina.
I mean, yeah.
And
the Rams got to play in Philly. Oh, no, yeah. Rams will be playing in Philly, and they can lose to Philly.
That would make my day. I hope that does happen.
That would be my day.
Because the Rams
I don't know what would you think that how far they're not? I believe in this team. I know we lost. Hey, we were on a winning streak, and now we lost. Maybe now we'll go back on another winning streak. Take the loss, and we go in the dance, and we could probably, we'll be out of our home. That's okay, and then we'll come back, Maybe Purdy will do good, not being in his house. Maybe it was just too much pressure, When you're home, there's a lot of pressure.
The Hawks were legit. They tore us up in the trenches. Michael, I got to tell you, if the Rams are going to lay dead, if the Rams lose tomorrow, what happens to them? As far as the playoff seeding?
They'll be the 6th seed. We'll be the 5th seed.
If the Rams lose tomorrow, they still no matter what, they stay in the 5th spot.
The 6th seed, yes, they'll be the 6th seed. Yes, they'll be number 6. We'll be number 5.
Okay, so they do need to win.
We're number 5 right now. So if the Rams lose, they'll be 6. Yes.
Interesting. Because I
mean, like I said, win or lose. Like I said, if the 49ers somehow play the Eagles and lose, I'm going to support my daughter no matter what. But she says if we beat the Eagles, she's going to support us. But if both teams goes out, I'm going to support the Patriots because I'm in the New England area. I'm going to support, you know what I mean? Either way.
because we're not in it.
I'm hoping we get to the Super Bowl. Praying to God we win. Maybe we could. I don't care I don't care. All you negative people say, fire Kai, fire this, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Kai's doing a great job with our defense. And, Saleh's doing great with the guys we got. You can't complain. Shoot. At least we could play. We can't play with our defense this bad.
But I can't believe, Michael, scenario you just set up, though, I can't believe we'd be so lucky as to get Carolina while teams like the Shams got to play the Eagles. And who else got to play Green Bay?
Tony Wright win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tony Wright win.
I would laugh my ass off. I'd say, you guys, okay. So long.
Cardinals beat the Rams. Tony Wright beats the Saints. We're going to Carolina. Probably be, what do you think, Saturday or Sunday, you think? That probably is.
As you said, but you know what?
I'll put a Saturday. They'll probably put Saturday, the 49ers versus Carolina Saturday. You know how the NFL is.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that referee again. I don't want to see that ref. That referee, I want to punch him in the face.
He didn't abuse us tonight, though,
If I was
Michael.
blind, I would do it.
Michael, we got to go. Benovich was not bad tonight. I just realized.
All
right.
Oh, he was?
I didn't think it was bad.
A good boy. Give him a lollipop.
Right.
But, Eric, congratulations on your win, buddy. I shake my hands to you.
Yeah, Eric. We'll
meet again down the road. We'll meet again, that's what I say.
All right, Michael.
Have a good night,
See you
Ronbo.
Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.
You too, buddy.
Oh, God. Yo, Serge. Arnold Spears, do we have a holding call? There was one holding call. That's right. I remember that. But, for Vinovich, that's good. His crew is usually nailing us up and down the field all day. I thought he was kind of easy on us today. I forgot he was on the field at one point. Hey, yo, Eric, come on in here, man.
Oh, my gosh. Good
Congratulations, bro.
People. Oh, thank you, Joe. If you would have told me that we would have scored 13 points
and win,
I would have said you guys would have won this game because the way that's not many points.
It's not. But you know what?
Yeah.
Your defense knew exactly what to do. Now, it's as if somebody was sitting in the 49ers offensive planning room. They were right in those right spots all game long. And also, man, Charbonnet and Walker. You had 100 yards in the first half? That's what you got. Yeah. That's what the Hawks ought to do. Run the ball, Hawks. Don't let Darnold ruin it for you. Just run the ball. You're burning up the clock and you're killing the opposing defense. Whew. I mean, they may not get 100 yards on every defense, but they're going to get a lot. And Oh,
yeah. It's just amazing that this team got. And I'm just amazed that we actually did it, bud.
No,
I'm amazed.
For people who love defense, that was textbook. They intimidated, they brutalized, they were physical. I mean, I'm watching my quarterback walking off the field, blood's dripping off his hand. I said, you know what? Brock, God dang it, Kyle, get him out of there now. Because every time he went back to throw the ball, he was crushed immediately. And if any quarterback subjected to that kind of play, it's going to limit what he does. And the plays he did get off, we weren't out there very long today. The 49ers, like Trez, somebody pointed out that your team had the ball all day. 49ers had about 6 or 7 minutes. Oh, that was Raymond. You're not going to get an offensive mounted with no, you got no rhythm going because you're sitting down watching the defense get pummeled. So,
Yeah, I think for the people that are saying to file Kyle and bench and probably trade Block.
That's not going to happen.
Those things are not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
There's no way. Because with both those two guys,
they won 12 games with a team that they should have won only 9 or 10. They're not getting fired. No.
Yeah.
You don't judge a staff by 1 week. So,
I mean,
no
and
worries.
Again, look around because with all the injuries that you all had this year,
it's ridiculous.
Who would have ever thought that you guys would have been in this position tonight?
Nobody. I don't think another team's ever done that. I want to look back at the records. What other team has been decimated with enemies to this level and still played for the number 1 seed? I don't think this ever happened.
And you guys had a chance tonight.
And we're still in the playoffs. We're still,
and you will.
It's crazy. So if anything, Shanahan needs to get a 10-year contract. This dude, he took, I don't know, nothing and made something a house out of it. We got to go. Eric, congratulations. Good luck going forward. I'll see you Tuesday if you got time.
Yeah, I'll be here, bud.
Okay. All right. Night, Eric. I thought I just talked to Serge. Serge?
Hey, Ronbo.
Serge, I thought I could have sworn we talked to you earlier. We didn't. Okay, somebody else maybe. Serge, come on in, man.
I guess I was muted.
I saw your name flash across the board. I don't know what I was looking at. Serge, you sound all depressed, man. Come on, Serge. What do you want? What do you say?
I just got back from watching this. I don't know. I wouldn't even call it a game. I don't know what I was watching.
It was the
I
Hawks.
don't know what I was watching, man.
It was the 49ers just out there, but they weren't playing.
But I can tell you this, man. I can tell you there's a lot of people over here are hating on the defense and hating on the offense and this and that.
Haters go hate.
Man, let's give credit where credit is due. The Seahawks defense was just dominant. The front line was just all over us. We couldn't do a goddamn thing, Ronbo. It just wasn't our day. It just wasn't our day. And you know, we can't be blaming anybody because this team was not prepared. I don't know what they were going through. I don't know what happened. Nobody was fired up. Nobody, not even the fans. It was so bad. There was more Niners fans than there was Seahawks fans where I was, but it was just.
Well, that's
crazy,
always going to be the case. When the 49ers are playing, it's always going to be more of us than anybody else.
But the only positive I could say, Ronbo, yes, our defense didn't play that well. They really didn't. But you got to look at it like this: they hold them to 13 points. If our offense would have at least been decent, we would have been close to tying or winning this game, Rumble, because our offense couldn't do a goddamn. We were so surprised if they even got a first down, Rumble. That's how bad it was.
They didn't get many.
Okay, so if they would have at least, because they had 2 opportunities to score 2 touchdowns and we didn't get nothing. They intercepted it right there because it was a tip pass and it was behind Chris McCaffrey. So it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just tipped, and it was behind him. That was it. But at the same time, we had an opportunity to tie the game right there, and so many times that we've had the ball, but we didn't even get a first down. We kicked it on the first drive that we freaking got the ball, Ronbo. We didn't even get any first downs. We're giving them the ball so many times. That's why they have the ball so the time of possession so much, because we kept punting the ball to them. We were lucky to even get a first down.
We had to. We weren't getting the first downs.
We just couldn't do a damn thing, Ronbo. Our defense was holding us to come back and win this thing, even though they were playing horrible.
Okay, but Serge,
I'm not giving any credit.
Keep in mind, there was no chance. The defense was out there for 10 minutes a pop. If that might be less than what it really was. You got to be out on the field as an offense to develop, get a rhythm. You need time. You can't just sit down for 15, 20 minutes and come back. You got to be out there.
Even
you know what?
Even though the Seahawks were getting all these yards and first downs, when it came down to first and goal, the defense stepped up and stopped them when it came to the goal line.
But see that they didn't need to be down in the red zone all day. That was a problem too. Serge, let's go back Tuesday and here's some more breakdowns on this game. But that was silly. But anyway, all right.
Serge,
it's gonna be all right, man. You know what we need to be.
Somebody have a good one, someone have a bad one.
Just wait till next season. This season was just lucky we got this far. Oh, you Serge. I'll see you Tuesday if you got time.
We got next week.
All right.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, Ronbo. Keep your heads up, guys.
Yeah, we cool. Hey, yo, Hector.
What up, Ronbo?
Oh, Hector, man, just sitting back, chilling, watching this unfold. And Hector, you know what's so funny?
Don't even mention it, brother.
I'm kind of okay with what's going on because I don't want the 49ers somehow stumbling into the Super Bowl, because if they do, oh, man, they ain't ready for prime time. We're just having a good time with this record.
Here's the thing, Ronbo. I'm hearing a lot of excuses, and I'm hearing a lot of just jargon talk. And the first thing I want to say is what you said earlier tonight was very important, because any reasonable red and gold fan knows that we're just starting the position that we were this season. We're not supposed to be anywhere competitively, anywhere we are entering tonight. What Kyle has pulled off this year with Robert has been nothing less than a miracle.
Damn right.
People got to understand, we have literally, I'll be joking around saying we have these young kids that are they're remedial, they're green, they're very young. They have to, and that's the thing. I don't think people understand that as the seasons go on, the window gets shorter. And that's the beautiful thing about like just sports in general, because the thing is, the longer you think that you have in a window is not as wide as you think. So as the years go by, you see how many players have also departed from us. I heard people tonight saying, I wish we had like interior pressure. Well, do you guys remember like 6 years ago when we had DJ Jones? We had this amazing defensive line, DeForest Buckner, obviously Eric Armstead. As the years go on, you see guys disappear.
Oh, what was his name?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's what.
Charles Amenahu.
Yes.
Azim Al-Shaair.
Badass.
These guys, we developed them, and those are guys we developed. That's a funny thing. Those were not guys that we drafted and got huge paydays. So they were just extra pieces that built the defense. But my whole point, Ronbo, because I know you got to go, bro, is that we have to enjoy this, because we're not in position this year to do anything. I mean, earlier tonight you said something too. Funny enough, I said the key to this game was holding Sam Darnold to under 200 yards. Funny enough, he finished with like 198, Ronbo. So
that's him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the funny thing is, like, the scoreboard says 13-3, but like one of your earlier callers said today, the thing is, like, the offense, you guys got to give, even though I hate to say it because I don't like them, but big respect to them, you got to give Seattle their credit. I understand we're like back and forth with Brock, Kyle, and the offense, but you can't act like Brock had a lot of chances to throw down the field tonight. There was nothing, like, at all, man. There was nothing.
And people keep thinking and dunking. What are you talking about? Do you know if he tries to go deep downfield, they will kill him?
Excuses.
Yeah, it's not an excuse.
I mean, God forbid we see a pick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? God forbid we see the airmail that Brock is used to. People would rip him. Like, we're not going to do this right now. We're not going to go out and say, oh, my gosh, what kind of offense did Kyle set up tonight? Do you understand what was down the field tonight? Do you understand, like, guys like Nwosu for Seattle, who was chipping guys and throwing them off balance like George and them? Just those little things make a difference, man.
Some big dudes, too. They can move with
them. They make a big difference, man. So
I know.
I mean, put it like this, Ronbo. I think our greatest chance, a lot of people are getting scared. I want to say I don't really want to go to Philadelphia. I think we can beat them. But our best chance, to be honest, to like actually like get into rhythm into the playoffs, if this is a Cinderella IR season, is going to Carolina.
Yeah,
I
was wishing
Chicago.
Hector, you know, can we talk more about this Tuesday because we're out of time? But I was just telling Michael the same thing and make everybody else go, make the Shams go to Chicago or Philly. And you know,
hell yeah,
we play Carolina.
Hell yeah. I don't want to go to Philadelphia, man.
Cold and dangerous. All right, Hector, see you Tuesday, fam. We got some time. All right,
see you soon, brother.
Will do, fam. All right. Yeah, Hector, me and Hector are on the same page, man. I'm telling you, that's my same feeling. Hey, yo, Ellis.
Ronbo.
Ellis. Ellis. Ellis, how you feel? Are you mad at this? Because I'm telling you right now, man. I'm saying, you know what? Ain't no way I'm gonna get mad at this. Because they ain't even supposed to be in this situation. Fighting for the number 1 seed. How in the hell did that happen? And that tells you something about the NFC. Wait till we get back healthy. This is going to be our league. Okay? Well, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I'm pissed off. It's shit. We lost 13-3.
That's nasty.
I mean, if we would have just got housed and they just blew us out, then
I feel better anyway.
That's different.
Yeah.
But it was 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. 10 points? You can't even put up 10 points in a game?
And they didn't need 13, like you're saying, They didn't even need 13. As bad as that is.
It's just ridiculous, man. I don't know. I just the fact that the offense now what Brock I'm noticing what and maybe it's in the heat of the game it's hard, but it's like, look, dude, if you know that your passes are getting batted down, whatever side you plan on going to with the ball, just give a few hitches to that side so you can clear the defensive lineman so no hands can go up in front of the ball and bat the pass down, because that pass that Christian didn't catch was behind him.
Yep.
And
when you're moving with your whole
but I'm saying the pass that got intercepted was because it was thrown behind Christian.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Towards the out of bounds, and he has to turn back, and that's because it got tipped.
Yeah.
So it slowed down the ball and it went behind him.
Okay.
You got to move out of the pocket so that nobody's hands are getting up in front of the ball. Just take a few hitches to the left or the right, to whichever direction you plan on throwing the ball first, especially when you know there's defensive line in front of you. Now, if there's no D-line in front of that passing lane, don't worry about it. But if you know that there's rush there, move over just a couple of steps and then get the ball out quick.
And your receivers will get loose by then. Yeah. I kept saying,
you
Brock,
can't go over the top.
No. And I kept saying, Brock, do the Caleb Williams. Get the bleep out of that pocket. There's nothing there but death and destruction. Get out of there. You just, God.
Down and away. When you're throwing out, you throw it down and away. You don't throw like, you can't go in that. He's going over the top. That's why the ball is sailing high a lot of the time when he throws it, and then it's catching more air, and the ball is in the air longer. That's why people say he doesn't really have a cannon, because a lot of the balls that he throws are floaters. He don't throw. There's like different speed. You know what I mean? There's like the floaters that go deep over the head. There's those ones that are on the line, zips. There's those ones that are a little more, you got to have the ability to throw the ball different ways. And it just, a lot of the times, that's why, people say what they say, think about Brock, because his passes kind of, a lot of the times, they kind of drift, they float. He doesn't zip it in there, you know what I mean, like real quick. It's a timing thing. If there's a defender there, get the ball there quicker and faster. Put more on it, you know what I mean?
He does it all the time.
But anyway, that was bullshit, man.
Huh? I'll be back Tuesday, and we'll be mad at that.
We'll see who we're playing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we'll see who we're playing. I mean, look, if we're playing Carolina or Philly, those games are winnable games regardless. We should have won the game today. They didn't blow us out by 2-3 scores. It's, that was just a lackluster performance. We didn't play like how we played last weekend against the Bears, and, that's why we lost. The defense couldn't hold a nosebleed, and the offense couldn't do shit but let our field goal kicker kick 3 points. So you don't win games that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Shout out to Faithful, man. You know what it is. And hit that like and subscribe. You at Wipe Your Feet. Shout out all the fam. Shout out Tony Tone, the Dragon family, Donut, Tanisha, Smooth, Frank, Brian, Show, all the family, man. Y'all know what it is.
All right.
Let's see what it look like, man.
We're gonna find out.
It's still pro life, though.
See you Tuesday, fam. Hey. Go ahead, Bill.
Well, Ronbo, at least they didn't put 40 burger on us.
That game, it was there. But Bill, you know what they did? People aren't picking enough
up.
Oh my goodness, Bill, they were on the. They ran the ball to death, and that killed the clock and kept the 49ers sitting down, getting blisters on their booty.
Mad. When nobody's talking about Carl made no trades. Carl did nothing to try to go all in. Carl wasn't in it. And if he wasn't going to be in it today, he knew he was going to end up doing this, and he was going to fold the game. But he should have just started. You know what? I'm not downing Brock Purdy. I'm not dogging Brock Purdy. I didn't want Brock Purdy to be hurt because we're going to need the guy. We should have put Mac Jones in today to start. But we should have put Mac in and let him run it. Let him try to play. So if we got an injury, it would be on Mac. And I'm not saying that we wanted it, but put Mac in to see how it would have went. And because they were just hitting hard, they were cheap shot and a lot of holding.
Oh, they were
Bill Vinovich was ref. I knew we weren't going to get a W. I mean,
CMC.
I gave us
they
13
folded him up like
we couldn't even get 13 points.
Yeah. I mean, CMC, they folded him up like a towel and laid him on the shelf on several plays. I said, you know what? I said a minute we gonna get warmed up and get that break and that run. No, they got worse. CMC, I think he had 45 or 50 yards today. Maybe. No?
Well,
because it was
even
2021.
if we got the CD, guys, even if we got the CD, at the end of the day, we wouldn't have got any more points. So we didn't look at the bright side. It was still been 13-10. So, we didn't even get a field goal. We got nothing. We didn't even get a field goal range.
We got one field goal. And, if CMC makes that catch, we do end up being only that would have been tight, actually, if we make that play.
But, yeah, it still would have been a little different, but not much. But like I said, we look at it, like I said, our offense really didn't have much time to really be on the field, and our defense was choking, and they got to tighten up. So, even if we go to Philly, we get eliminated, whatever happens.
No.
Kyle didn't go all in, and by people calling for his head, well, he didn't make trades. He didn't try.
Smith, that's right.
We were able to have Robert Saleh as coach, but we'll be back with Shanahan next year, like it or not. Shanahan's coming back, so we can say what we want.
This
He'll be
loss
done.
is not because we need a new coach. That's just ridiculous, Bill. Okay. What we need to do is calm down about that and just.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying if we did, it would be Robert. Robert, but we're not. I'm gonna tell you straight out, like it or not, we're keeping Shanahan. He's coming back.
And we
can get mad all we want. He's coming back. So we can get mad, fire him. It doesn't matter. It's
could have been worse if
Shanahan
went there.
We talk up for the week.
Yeah.
We let the sea chickens rest because I look at it, Connor. Honestly, we didn't need the number 1 seed. I'll explain to you on Monday. Give me a 49er shout out.
Another
49er shout out.
Big Bill, I'll see you Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, we would have had a face Philly no matter what. Take it easy. Let's get it over with.
Night, Bill. Tanjon, come on in, TJ.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tanjon. Yes, here we are.
Hey.
Yeah. It's a rough day, wasn't it?
Well, upon my observations, and I like that last caller. We don't need number 1 seed. You have a couple of callers who are amazing. I mean, they're saying the right things. And, I wanted the birds to be buried, but we can't win every game. They're human. They're going to get tired and they're burnt out. But I feel like whoever told the Niners and the Seahawks they had to play on Saturday, I think they're assholes.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean,
thought that when I first heard it. 2 short weeks back to back.
Yeah. Right. The Niners did shoot themselves in the foot, starting with the defense. There's just, missed opportunities. And I've counted. There was 5 opportunities where we could have got that ball back, whether we were going to score or ended up with a field goal. We could have had more points on the board. They did shoot themselves in the foot. I've seen one where one of the defense, he caught the receiver. He could have kept him at the 2-yard line, but then when he fell, he threw him over and gave him more yards, made him get the first down. So I was visiting Sam Darnold, not Sam Darnold, but one of the guys that was in the booth. He was pissed.
We did that a lot today, and Kyle mentioned that at the half too. The hell y'all doing with them tackles?
They were giving Seahawks yards. The Seahawks didn't give themselves 13 points. It was the fact that you have our defense who just were not figuring out where their lines are. You got to do a better job than that, and they did struggle for that. As far as our offense is concerned, I can't put this on Brock Purdy at all. I just think that and some of those offensive linemen, I'm telling you, some of the defense in the Seahawks side, I ain't seen. There should have been 3 damn flags, and they didn't call any of those flags except for one flag. And they didn't call flag on them at all. And it was just things that they were doing, like they were late hit on a quarterback and all that stuff. But, they do cheat. Seahawks have known for cheating. And last but not least,
especially in their place.
I was pissed at the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed at the fans because our history with the Seahawks and how they treated us dirty. They always treat us dirty. They cheat and everything. And they got the 13th man out there, even though they're not as loud as they used to be. We should have been just as freaking loud. But you know what it is? We too damn conservative. That's what it is. Everybody want to just act like they're good people. And yeah, no, hell no. We supposed to be for the fucking hood. Can we at least have the ghost of Oakland Raiders to join? I mean, we would have had.
They got disappointed. I think out of Levi's, one thing about our fans, they do quit screaming when we're getting our ass kicked. So, in the fourth quarter, they got quiet. I noticed that too.
You know what I think? You know what I think, Ronbo? Our homies, our Niner family empire, they need to lose that game just so they can wake the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm telling you, I don't care who we play. If we play another bird, we finna bury that bird. And I do love the black jersey. So whoever said bury that jersey, he got to go bury himself in the same. He sound like somebody's loud, complaining ass wife. And I can't take it. I can't take men with all these doubts. Ugh. I can't take men with low testosterone. You gotta be real. And like I said, I'm a woman. I'm gonna tell you like this. I love the fact that we held them to 13-3. Unfortunately, we couldn't capitalize on, we almost had an interception. We almost had, fumble ball. Yeah. And they just wasn't picking up. They couldn't capitalize and pick up on it. Like y'all said.
Tenzo, we got to stop because it's after the game, so we always get, especially nighttime. So we'll see. Can I see you Tuesday? And because we're not through complaining about this, I know I ain't. I'll be looking for you.
No. It's okay. It's a lot. I felt like it's a lot of pressure on our boys. It was a lot of pressure on them.
It was. All right.
So it's all good. They have to, let them lose that one. Let the Sea Chickens have that one. We'll bury them next time. That's okay.
That's the attitude.
I want that funeral, but that's okay.
All right. I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, Ronbo. Thanks for the family. Love everybody. And Mr. Filmo. Love y'all.
All right, Dan John. And USMC 49-13. Hey, fam, I'm a realist. We ain't winning next week. Agreed. But I'm still proud of this team. But hey, we get one more week of football while the Chiefs and Cowboys don't. Oh, Texas boy. That was a shot to the midsection. And they're talking trash. Wretched drummer from my hometown, Salinas. Wretched. Long time no hear from you, fam. Wretched.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Come on in, man. Ain't talked to you in a while.
Hey, it's been years, man.
Yes.
It's been yo.
How you doing?
Oh, my gosh. I am doing okay. So let me just put this out there.
All right.
So the Bears O-line only got called for holding once all game, right? Yeah, but I'm not even going to put out that, right? We didn't have Pearsall. We didn't have Trent Williams. And they were still in the mix. But, okay, like some other people have been saying, they only scored 13 points on our depleted defense. Like, is that really something to brag about?
No, they're not. But you know what? They're not bragging. I remember Eric came in a while ago. The Hawks aren't really all that about that game. I think they're a little disappointed too, but they're just happy to get that number one seed. But yeah, they weren't kicking ass. They just kept us offense off the field because they ran the ball all day and it worked. That's the thing. And we got 5 or 6 minutes in the first half. Maybe.
Oh man. And hey, Ronbo, I got Bears fans talking smack to me, but hey, imagine having to ride another team if your team couldn't handle business. You know what I mean? If your team couldn't handle business against this, come on.
Raider fans are never going to change. And the Raider fans are lower than whale crap right now, and they're still talking, which makes me laugh.
Raiders and Bears fans. Hey, Ronbo, I got a Rams fan too. They're clapping across the street. Come on, man! Like,
unbelievable.
Y'all choked the number one seed, and you're clapping for Seattle.
But Rhett, you know why, don't you? Because they're looking at royalty. We've enjoyed one of the greatest franchises in NFL history. Even when we're not winning Super Bowls, we're in there kicking ass. So the thing is, when they see us weak moments, oh, look at you guys now. It's always the same kind of attitude. Oh, look at you now. Okay, see, chill, man. We'll be back. Don't get excited. So that's what I feel about that.
Hey, and like I've been watching the show for all these years. I just haven't called in, but like you've been saying, we got a really young core offense. Defense, and we got Brock Purdy, re-signed, 26 years old. Like, come on, like the next couple of years,
we don't got Bosa, we don't got Warner, but like the next couple of years, like they better be ready for us because we're coming, man.
Next year, fam. All we need is some of them guys back. I don't even need all of them. Some. You can have 3 or 4 of them, and we still romp. So I ain't worried.
And we shouldn't even be in the mix this year. We shouldn't be in the playoffs,
right? And we fight for the number 1 seed.
Nowhere. Like what the like? Come on, man! Like how are we having an opportunity for the number 1 seed with all these injuries and everything going on, and we still had a chance? But you know what? Like I told my homies tonight, like we're acting like it's an elimination game. It's not. Let's get the playoffs rolling. Like you're saying, you don't want to make the Super Bowl and lose, but at the same time, we still got a shot. Like after everything that happened, like what? We can't even be
red
here.
gold
We can't
DNA.
be here, Ronbo.
We gotta pull up, fam. I'm so glad to hear from you, homie. Hey, if you got Tuesday, I'll be back. All right.
Hey, much love, man. Good to hear from everybody.
Yeah,
And let's go Niners. Hey, keep your head up high and keep repping. Let's go, baby.
Yes, my dude, Salinas, California, in the house. Night Rich. Yeah, Lawrence, why wouldn't I be smiling? I'm a 49er fan that kicked ass this year. We got no business kicking ass. There was no way we were supposed to be fighting for the number 1 seed. I was proud of him for that reason. Now, I was hoping we could win it maybe, but I didn't really think, whoa, what? Yo, Jay, come on in, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, man, we just sit back here, man. I'm looking at the future. And it's looking real bright. I should have brought my sunglasses, man, because you know what? This team did what they did this year with a bunch of kids and backups. Now, you know what's coming up. Next year, the story starts. But, Jay, your feeling about today, if you want. Go ahead.
My feeling about today is that we always lose these tough games that matter the most. Super Bowls, NFC Championship games, etc. And we get so hyped and then we always get tore back down, get back to earth. My thing is this, that we have to make a few changes for. Yeah.
But Jay, you say always? And then you mentioned Super Bowls. Jay, that's an accomplishment.
We lost the Super Bowls. I'm talking about the
I agree.
Super Bowls that we played this week.
But other teams don't even.
Lost those.
How many? Jay, other teams don't even get there. They don't even get there.
I get that, but Ronbo, you got to understand. You know what I'm saying?
I want to win it too, but I'm just saying.
Franchise that we won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But
that's why I didn't want to go this year. That's why I didn't want to go this year.
Nobody remembers right.
Get another ass whooping. And that would make 5 and 4. They're not ready, Jay. They're not ready.
I know they're not ready.
They're
and
not
I'm
ready.
saying, well, I'm getting at is that, we're gonna have to try something different next year as far as like getting rid of some of these
ain't nobody get rid of. They all got rid of themselves, huh? Jay. What we need is for some of the people that laying up in the hospital to get back.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I ain't talking about the players that are hurt. I'm talking about the people who can keep them healthy. Yeah. For the last few years, we've been the team with the most injuries.
I know.
We either number 1, number 2, or number 3. It doesn't really matter, but that something got to give. Every year, we got to have our best players. If we can have our best players on the field, we would have had number 1 seed.
Nobody has a chance in. But that is one of the things about football. Your team could be stacked we've been stacked. We've been stacked about the last few years. We had 1 or 2 years we weren't stacked, but they go down in pain, injury. The wrong guys.
We've been the most injured team, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be the most injured team every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the top 3 injured teams.
We do. That year we went to the Super Bowl, we were still injured.
You're right, but I'm saying that. But the thing is, we need to
find a way out of
something
that.
out
I
next
know.
year.
I feel you on that, bro. And Jay, we got to go though, because you know how we do after the game. Hey, man, Tuesday I'll be looking for you. Okay, let's talk some more, man, because all of us got something to complain about. I definitely got some complaints. I want to hear yours too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Jay.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Hey, Happy New Year. Thank you. Tony, get in here from the land down under. Tony.
Ronbo.
Yes, Tony. A lot of people upset, Tony. A lot of people upset.
Hey?
A lot of people upset. All I know is it's like if 15 guys tell me, we're going to meet you in the alley, and you better bring your best shit, man, because we're going to kick your ass. Now, if I go down to that alley with nothing but a baseball bat, I actually don't expect to win. You know, I got 15 dudes. So, you know, this is what the 49ers have been doing all season long. But Tony, what is your perspective?
Well, Ronbo, as soon as I seen the refereeing crew,
I was mad as hell, too.
I knew we were going to lose. I knew we were going to lose.
He's bad luck, if nothing else.
As soon as I seen the refereeing crew, I thought, you son of a bitch.
I know.
Why do they put this guy when it's a crunch game for us? He's either, if we're in the Super Bowl, he's refereeing it. If we're in the playoffs, he's refereeing it. Why?
NFCCG, Vinovich. Tony, did you think he had a real effect on tonight's game, though? I didn't think he really affected the game much.
Mate, look, let's call a spade, right? Okay. Time of possession. We know how football goes. You need to have the ball. If you don't have the ball, you can't score. That's very, very simple. You know what I mean? But all those hits on Brock Purdy, especially towards the end where they folded him up like a deck chair. And he's laying on the ground for 5 minutes. No roughing the passer ball? Any other game, they throw flags on those hits. Any other game. I don't care which team it is. Just in a football match, any other game, they throw flags on him.
Yeah, they protect the quarterback.
Why do they do it? Doesn't matter.
Steven, hold on, Steve. Go ahead, Tony.
It doesn't matter whether it was, if you go back to all our quarterbacks, right? It didn't matter who it was. It didn't matter whether it was Jimmy G or Brock Purdy or not. They don't call the roughing the passer on our team for some reason. Go back and have a look.
No,
they don't do it.
I don't want to see that again because it scared the shit out of me. You know, because I thought it was I thought it was an ACL because they bent him back like that. It's and like you say, he didn't get up. I was, no. But he's okay.
Nah, that's okay. That's a fair tackle, huh? You know.
Yeah. No,
we
but
lost the game.
That's how guys get hurt, getting bent. You got one guy in front of you. Tony, even in high school, there's nothing worse than a high-low hit at the same time simultaneously. It's hard to pull off, but oh my God, that is always devastating. That's when you get to hear that sound when you hit the ground. I used to make jokes about that.
It's nothing to joke about. That's so serious. When you hear that high pitch sound.
But it's just really scary, man. God, you got blasted.
It is scary. I mean, we lost the game fair and square. They had most of the ball. They, Donald just zipped that thing in wherever they wanted to. Yep. It wasn't our night. But you know what? I'm still proud of the boys. I mean, let all the big dudes knock themselves out, and we can sneak up and walk in through the back door. We still got a chance.
Okay, Tony, keep that thought. I'm gonna come Tuesday. Let's get back in there and talk some more, and keep other cheered up. We have no business hanging our head, so I'm gonna see you Tuesday. All right.
All right, brother. Shout out to everyone else. Big shout out Papa Dragon, the rest of the crew, and. Yeah, catch you in the next one. Keep your chins up, man. It's not over yet.
All right, Tony, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, I'm not about to be sad about this game. I'm telling you right now, I'm so proud of the 49ers, I don't know what to do. Hey, Steven, come on in, man.
I could just kill a man. Shit, I don't even know where to start, really. Austin Pleasant did pretty good. But what was going on with the offensive line? Austin Pleasant got beat once out of that entire game. Ronbo, as a third-string lineman, got beat once on coverage. That's crazy. That's nothing short of a miracle in his book. In his entire career, that's amazing. But
Austin Pleasant, he's huge. He knows how to use that big body, too.
I just want to know, at a certain point in time, when was Kyle going to pull Mac? Because he obviously knew that Mac wasn't doing anything. It wasn't like a skill issue. It's just, hey, bro, they know what your next move is. It is what it is. Do what you have to do. They know what they know what your next move is. They've watched your tape. They know you now. At a certain point, Kyle's got to think, hey, you know what? Before I get this poor kid decimated and painted on this field like the logo, let me go ahead and put Mac Jones in. Because Mac Jones is taller. I mean, I'll be real. I think it's cool that Brock Purdy can do a jump throw. That's cool. But in a clinch, that's something that, like, you don't want to see. You don't want to see your quarterback jumping to throw.
Yeah, well, as long as he's only doing it in the line of scrimmage with a short shot. But I wanted him to get out of the pocket. And when he did get out of the pocket, and I knew that was the answer, get out of the pocket. Just get out. Don't worry about it. Just get out of the pocket and find a receiver.
And here's the thing, too. They knew exactly what the primary targets were. Kittle, McCaffrey, Juice. If it's not Juice, it's Juwan. If it's not Juwan, it's back to Juice. Notice how when they started using both of the Robinsons, they got positive yards. Over 10 positive yards. Coincidence? I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist. Bring out the tinfoil hat. But you got to throw in some variety. You got to salt and pepper here and there. Because if you don't, obviously the defense is going to know your next move.
Yeah.
If I know your most powerful punch is your right hook, I'm going to look for that. I'm going to wait for that. I study your windup. I know what your next move is. Oh, here comes the right hook. Duck, boom, knockout every time. We barely even had the ball. But this is what it is. I'm not mad at the fact that we lost to the Seahawks. I'm just disappointed that we lost to the Seahawks like this.
And that
because
score.
How is it that we went this entire streak, this 6-game win streak of putting 30 and 40 up to be reduced down to 3 points, a field goal, a single field goal? Where was our special teams? Nowhere to be found. That was shocking to me. Our special teams was non-existent. Sky Moore, I don't know what happened to him.
Well, he only got one opportunity.
But I won't give I really got only one game ball, and that's got to go to Ronaldo Green. And the reason why is because Ronaldo Green came back and fucking did an amazing job. Granted, he got
with an injury
for some weird holding call.
All right.
And
Steven,
he did great.
after game time, Steve, I will see you Tuesday because I know you got more.
I got a lot of shit I got to say for Tuesday, so get ready.
Okay. I'll be ready. All right, Steven. Have a great night.
Good night.
Yeah. And then Papa J. Yeah, Pop, I guess we didn't have that up, Pop. Sorry, man. Papa J.
Oh, no. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, though.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
How's it going, Ronbo?
Yeah. Bob,
Yes,
I'm fine with this. I had expectations, but I knew that this was going to be a thing. Even next week's game, this team is not the full show. If they get it done, I'll be delighted. But if they don't, I'm not going to get mad. Pop, where you at? You at a party?
No, not at all. I'm not mad at all, actually. We lost by 10 points. Our defense showed up. It happens. Sometimes we get very unlucky. That happens when you have 2 short weeks. No, sir, I'm on YouTube Live right now.
Are you out? Pop, are you at the game? I mean, are you at Levi?
I'm not a burger place. They can't see you right now because I'm on the phone. And I can do that. Yes, sir. You gotta check out Ronbo. Hey, I'm hooking you up, Ronbo. Ronbo Sports.
Yes.
Hey, what is it? Ronbo Sports. You gotta check out Ronbo Sports. Ronbo Sports. Yes, sir. Check him out. He's a 49er content creator. Check him out on Ronbo Sports. That's the one. Yeah, you can hear me on there right now.
Yes, sir. Hey, Ronbo,
Your favorite Dustin D. Your favorite DE. You are favorite FAGORITE. Dustin.
That was the first call.
Bobby,
that's you? Oh, okay. I'll go with you in a second. Let me finish this. Hey, Ronbo, that's what's Houston fans right there. Say hello to you guys. You guys
Wait.
fans now.
You say he's a Houston fan?
They're Houston fans. The guys that we're just talking right now.
They're in it with that defense,
So
man. God.
You got some new followers.
Hey, cool. Tell I said hi. Hey, guys.
Definitely.
They got our former coach, too, so, I back him up.
Hey, there you go, buddy. I know we're short in time, but I just wanted to say that our defense did great. There's nothing to be ashamed of. And I can't believe that Rudy is on here right now.
Oh, yeah. Rudy's one of those people I talk about.
You gave them 38 points.
I know.
You gave them 13.
Right? And they're bragging about that. We got 37, and they got 38 on your ass. Don't. Hey, you know what? This is what I'm saying, Pop. We're always going to be looked upon by the low-level fans. They look at us. They can't wait to see us fall. It's like the Roman Empire. They start, you're going down. They're just pathetic like that. It's comical.
Yes, sir. Hey, but I want to say that this actually was a blessing. It might have been a blessing to this loss because it's going to take us in the long run. And during the playoffs, we've got to stay in check. It was unfortunate that we had 2 short weeks.
Yeah, that didn't help.
But it is what it is. We're going to come back from this. We're winning the Super Bowl, baby. We're going to win it.
Pop, okay, but you know what? Let me see it Tuesday. Let's talk more about that, okay?
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later, Ronbo.
Have a good time while you're there. All right. Night, Papa J.
Good night.
Pop's always a good time. Yeah. Hey, Nighthawk.
Hey, what's up, Rambo? What's going on?
Nighthawk, man, you, man.
So you know what I want to say? I'm not mad. I'm okay with it.
I say any 49er fan right now has no reason to be anything but proud. This is a team that got a lot done with a lot of people out.
Fans talking trash.
Let them talk.
These Rams fans talking. I mean, you guys lost to Seattle too. That's not funny.
Yeah. And Seattle scored 38 points.
Yeah, they lost to. I remember they lost. Yeah, the Rams lost to in overtime, and Seattle beat them in overtime.
Yeah. No. One thing you know about the Rams fans,
that we lost.
They've been underneath our feet for so long. Every little moment they get, any little crumb we throw them, they're gonna act like, oh, now we can eat. This is their situation. You gotta feel. I feel a little sorry for them.
Yeah,
but they're so noisy.
You know what? We lost too. Okay, we lost to Seattle. We lost, but you guys lost too.
That never matters to them. No matter what, the situation can be exactly the same. Well, you guys lost the game. What? It's always like that with them. Yeah. So
I want to say that I'm proud of the 49ers. They did their best.
You got a lot of people out.
So I'm not upset. It's okay. We move on. Next game.
I don't want to.
If we don't make the Super Bowl, if we don't make the Super Bowl, I hope we get a good draft pick.
It's fine. The Super Bowl is for teams that are ready to win the Super Bowl. I'm not backing into the Super Bowl and getting the brains beat out. No. Just,
Yeah.
wait.
But before I go, can you give me a shout out, Rambo?
I can do that. For my man, Nighthawk.
I'll see you guys. Nighthawk is out. I'll see you guys later.
Looking forward to it, fam. Nighthawk. I'm up late tonight, too, because this is really late on the East Coast. Sherrod.
Ronbo.
Sherrod.
What's up, baby?
Oh,
hey, Ronbo,
Yo,
I got on late. I appreciate you taking my phone call so late.
We appreciate
me
you
being
waiting
on
on
the
us,
East
too.
Coast and everything.
Yes.
No, check it out, though. How you feel, man? Because
Fine.
I just want to know,
I'm
How
fine.
you feel right now? Because we lost today.
I'm not feeling no pain. As I say, the
Me neither.
49ers to be battling for the number 1 seed. All them other teams talking trash. They got a better team. Most of them got full units, and they're underneath us.
We ain't worried about them. Hey, Ronbo, this is what I want to tell you. Like, remember when I was like, you remember when I said, yo, we got to win 10 straight?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
That's why I was saying, like, yo, I was like, yo, does it really matter? Like, because, like, sometimes you have to lose this loss, right? You know what hurts bad about this loss? It's not the fact that we lost. It's just how we lost, right? Because we only scored 3 points. That's what's going to sting us, man. You know what I mean? And that's going to sting Kyle. That's going to, like, you know what I mean? Because I was proud when they showed that sideline when we was losing, and they showed a little they got a little headshot with Kyle and Saleh standing right beside each other, but their head was up and they were looking at, you know what I mean? Like it is, you know, like, and I heard the last person said, man, you said, whoever said that we still can win the Super Bowl. We just didn't need, like, the pressure wasn't on us to win tonight, yo. You know what I mean? And we had to get better. That was the thing about it. And we had to learn how to get better.
Yeah. Learning. This is the thing with this young group.
Better. Do you think that we accomplished that tonight?
Oh, hell yes.
How to learn.
You got
right?
That's what they call battle-tested veterans. These guys are getting tough from this.
Too, though, right?
Yeah.
Kyle know he got to run the ball too, though, right? Because it felt like Brock just threw the ball all night. Where the fuck was the run game at?
They tried to run.
Like,
remember the beginning?
Think. You got to make them think that, like, damn, make them think we could run the ball too. Like,
they couldn't.
No, I'm sorry, because I called in late, so I wanted to hear how you feel. I wanted you to tell me personally, because you did calm me down about the 10 wins, and I'm not blaming you, because I was with it. I was all aboard. But I was still all aboard about us, like, we could lose one. We don't have, it's not a, we was in the playoffs.
In fact, they may come out guns blazing. They may be back next week fighting hard. The point is, I'm just saying, they already overachieved by miles. They're better than some of the top seeds. You know, so the rest of the people talking trash, ignore them. They're tiny. They're just so delighted because they finally got over the Kings.
I'm talking about you, though. I'm talking about you, Ronbo. Do you think we could still win it? No, I'm asking you, how do you got to be honest with me.
I don't
be
think
honest
so.
with me.
They're not. Sherrod, they're
why not?
This is,
Tell me why not.
It's just too many obstacles in the way. You need to have your forces. You can't have a diluted team go in and win the Super Bowl. Otherwise, the Super Bowl will counterfeit. So, you know, you got to be in there. You got to go in flexing. You got to be tough, and you got to be able to dominate.
You have to be the best of the best to be in the NFL. Like, look, but all of us made it, though, Ronbo.
That's
all
why I'm proud of our guys.
Like, if you ever played, like, look, though, but if you know how to play, sometimes it's adversity. Like, look, but we did not need to win this. It just hurt. It's because we only scored 3 points.
You know what? Let's explore that point.
That's what hurt the most.
I'm feeling you, fam. But we got to stop. I'll bring that point up Tuesday. Let's talk about it Tuesday.
But you got to talk to me, though. I'm still listening. I'm still watching the show, but you got to tell me what. Right.
It's gonna get better. Time's gonna heal everything. We just need to get our guys back. We got the rookies got a lot of experience. They got a lot of experience, Sherrod, and they're gonna grow from this. Get ready for next season. But see you Tuesday in the meantime.
No, this year, Ronbo, we not out.
Maybe,
Ronbo,
but I don't see it.
Look, I know, but okay.
We gotta go.
I'm gonna let you.
We gotta go. Okay. I'll see you Tuesday. All right. I'm not reading Rudy's bullshit. Hey, yo, James, come on in.
Yeah, I'm here. What's going on,
James? We just sitting up here, man. We got mixed emotions. A lot of people upset. A lot of people just halfway. A lot of people like me, like, you know what? I'm so proud of those guys. I don't know what to do. They did what they did in the situation they were in. I ain't got nothing but love for them. James, I don't know. How are you feeling about this?
Excuse me. Well, obviously, I'm not happy when they lose, period.
No, you shouldn't be. Not happy, but I mean.
Yeah, it's just, it's just not a good feeling, and anybody on here, that's, what they get on here with their little smart little comments. They don't like it when their team lose either. So for all those Jim Everett's and everything, and I respect it.
They're Rams
I respect
fans.
it, but you don't have a
long time.
Yeah, you don't have a Rams thing that you get on or whatever and talk with them.
They don't.
You're on here.
They don't.
You're on here.
James, they're the same people who don't have. You know how we fill up stadiums everywhere where we go. When's the last time you heard of a Shams filling up, taking over a stadium? They are small, and they know they're small. That's why they like to take shots at us every opportunity they get. They don't get a lot, but when they get them, they do have a party because they don't. It's sad. They don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So when they do get a chance, they go nuts.
Yeah, we're living rent free in their heads, and like I said,
there it is.
And I respect them, being a fan of their team and everything. But you're on here, you make a comment after comment after comment every freaking week, every freaking stream. You're on here. But anyway,
you're always going to be there. You leave. It's like you leave food out, but forgot to put it in the refrigerator. The roaches come and get it. The insects of any kind, they all come and get it. That's them.
Scatter when the lights get
so
shine
weak.
on or whatever.
They're embarrassment to themselves. They don't pay nobody. But go ahead.
But I'm like what the brother said. At some point, you have to win 10 straight, and my thing is this.
Especially for this.
My thing is this. Why are people on here saying, "Oh, you got to go to Philly. Philly is going to do this, or Philly is going to do that, or Philly." It's not set in stone yet.
I know that's true, James, but the Eagles, they ain't got nobody hurt. They just got a lot of bad dudes that are mad at each other. They're going to stop being mad at each other by next week, though. I can't tell you, James. Ooh, that team they can play if they want to. Got all that talent.
But who's to say? All of the games are not set in stone yet. The seasons are not set yet.
I agree.
So to say that you're going to play here, you're going to play there, we don't know that yet.
No, I know that's true. Yeah, because
and the Rams can still might have to travel to Philly. So don't say, they're going to do this, they're going to do it. Y'all got to pack y'all back. Y'all are not guaranteed. Huh?
That would make my day. If the Rams going to Philly or Chicago would make my day. Because either one of them is going to be pure hell.
Well, for me here, I just can't. It's not. It's like you don't have to see them in the regular season, but you still end up seeing them. And it's not a fear factor. It's just like I said, no one on here or anybody out there is not dealing with what goes on here in Philly. Like, Philly is not what they think it is. Philly is not, the fans are not what people think they are. The team is not even really what people think they are. and my thing is, what I fear? I fear every time I see teams like the Buffalo Bills, when they go to play them, they're frozen. All of a sudden, nobody can't play no football against them. That's what I fear. I fear those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, you know what I mean? It's not oh my God, they so damn tough that nobody can beat them.
Yeah, I know, right?
So why are they the fucking
That's too much fear. I agree. Yeah.
So why are they the 3 seed then?
Well, no, because they've got a pedigree now. I mean, they've gotten things done here recently. James, you know what? We got to go, though, because we should keep it short after the game. But listen, I love your points. Well, I wish you'd bring those up Tuesday because they're very solid points. All right?
Yeah, I'm definitely willing to bring those up, but I mean,
I know.
But for all of those, that keep making these comments on here, I mean, I thought you would have a Rams family or whoever that you would like to be with.
Those are trolls, James. Don't take them seriously. Let me see you Tuesday, and let's get into more stuff, okay?
Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday.
All right, James. Hang in there, bro. You'll be all right. We're going to be all right. All right. And Tony, ATL. Another thing, we just got through beating up on the Shams while they talking trash.
Nikita and others, we're doing our best to battle these clowns that's slithering from under their rocks. I ain't seen Ramelia in your chat in weeks. I've seen them on X,
but he ain't been in the chat in weeks since he got exposed by Carolina.
His team's been sucking. So but you know what? Normally that doesn't stop him. He still keeps talking even when he's getting his brains beat out and made to be looking bad. So today he's so relieved. We just had our fun with him. Like we toyed with him over the week, right? You were there for that. And so now, they lost. I'm back. Yeah, that's his mentality.
Yeah, him and Chrissy Jim Kim Everett. But see, they don't know. They got a surprise waiting on them because I looked at the injury report. The Rams got a lot of people out, and you know as well as I do. Just ask Dak Prescott in Dallas. Jacoby Brissett is one of the best backups in football, and he can put points on the board.
Oh, they got to play the Cardinals. You know, if the Shams start their starters tomorrow, do they have anything to lose? Whether they win or lose is not going to matter, right?
Something about the 5th or 6th seed. But I think you guys will be the 5th seed
if they lose.
Ronbo, unfortunately, get ready to pack your bags for Carolina. It won't be Tampa because we beat New Orleans.
Yeah.
So pack your bags for Carolina. I think here's one I got for you, Ronbo. Philly's gonna beat Washington tomorrow. Detroit gonna beat Chicago tomorrow. Chicago gonna go from the 2nd seed to the 3rd seed. Watch what I tell you.
Whoa! When you know that song, "What a Difference a Day Makes." If all that happens,
I remember that.
I'm gonna laugh.
Watch Detroit beat Detroit. Is the smallest dog tomorrow, other than you guys. Only 3-point dogs at Chicago. Like Washington giving up 7, Buffalo giving them out. I've been watching this. I'm like, Detroit gonna beat Chicago. Watch what I tell you.
I tell you, man. Please, somebody deal with Chicago. They scared the bejesus out of me. They would not lay down. They would not. And that's the way they are.
You guys are going to be the 5. Inglewood's going to be the 6. And Green Bay's going to be the 7, in my opinion. So I think Green Bay is going to go to Philly, the 2 against the 7. Inglewood's going to go to Chicago, the 3 and the 6. And you guys, the 5, will go to Carolina.
Boy, that'd be
New Orleans tomorrow. New Orleans is shorthanded tomorrow with a lot of injuries too.
And you guys can be New Orleans anyway. They ain't the Falcons.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them anyway.
Yeah, they got no business. So you should win that game going away. They have. You know what though? New Orleans has been better the last few weeks. That quarterback they brought in.
They won
recently.
like three in a row. The last game they lost was to us when we beat them in New Orleans.
They look better than they did.
We're 8th in pass defense. And we're 2nd in sacks, so we're going to get after that young rookie quarterback.
Because Spencer Rattler was not going to do it. But this kid, he ain't bad. I was kind of surprised.
I liked him coming out of college, the 2nd-round pick out of Louisville. I liked him in this draft. But Ronbo, I'm and Niner Empire, your coaching staff is outstanding. You guys had all of these injuries, and y'all 12-5 anyway. You know how good y'all going to be next year with all these young kids who have grown up now and going into the playoffs, plus your veterans back next year?
Oh, Tony, we got to go, though. I'll see you Tuesday if you got time. Good luck tomorrow, and let's just get together Tuesday.
Yeah, and the Rams, y'all ain't going nowhere. Pack y'all bags for Chicago. Y'all going to be one and done. I can't wait. I hope Jacoby Brissett throw for 350 on y'all's ass. Ronbo, I'll see you Tuesday.
Night, Tony. And Night Hawk Afterburner says, Rumble, I hope the Rams play. We're all hoping the Chicago Bears. Man, I wouldn't wish the Bears on anybody, but the Shams, oh yeah, give them the Bears and lose. Let's go Niners. Bang, bang, Niners gang. Thank you, Night Hawk, for that contribution. Fam, as I said, and I'm serious, don't let the lowlifes get to you. They know that their team fell 2nd to a team that's got more character, more heart, and more fight in them than any one of their teams. Every last one of them trolls. Remember one thing. To get where we were took a lot. And we did it with less. Okay? So let them trolls troll. They're only embarrassing themselves by exposing the fact that they're envious. I friggin' love it. Especially the ones that are doing it. So, fam, I'll see you Tuesday. Enjoy Sunday's matchups. And we get together Tuesday and have a party. And we'll find out who we're dealing with next week. because you're still in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we got to travel though. Love you, fam. Please don't forget not to subscribe before you go. And I'll see you Tuesday.